guess I should turn the camera. Okay, sound is on. And today was a very warm day. I saw at one point it was 98, so I don't know what it finally got to. I stopped looking, but that was just a straight heat, never mind the heat index, so I'm sure it was over 100 with the heat index. And it was a challenge. So, Market Basket was a good example today. Because it was so hot and sunny, I had to try to find a parking spot that was fairly close to the front of the store, or a medium island that the dog could walk on in the grass versus the hot pavement, just because it was so crowded because of the holiday. So it took a few trips around, but I did find a spot that we could quickly get on. You got to really be careful of that hot pavement with the dog's feet. Doesn't take that long. I put my hand down on it and it hurt, so that's usually how I gauge it. And it was hot. And believe it or not, I saw a dog in a car today.
Oh.
At Market Basket. Fortunately, the person, as I was headed into the store, got in the car and left, because I was just going to have him page for whoever has the dog out there to go back and get it, please. That's always scary. So just like humans, the dogs really wear down quickly in the heat. So if you're tired from walking around in the heat like that, they're going to be tired from walking around in the heat like that. And the more black they have on them in the sunlight, the hotter they're going to get. So if you compare it with the pavement blacktop versus the yellow line or the white line, and put your hand on one and then the other, you can see the difference. One is more reflective and one sucks the heat in. Have we ever not trained due to the heat or cold? No. I think we had one half a day that we stopped training last winter, but it wasn't because of the cold, it was because of the road conditions. And if I remember correctly, oh, that was the ice storm we had. Trees were down across Limebrook, you couldn't go that way. The lines were down here by Partridge, so they had it blocked up there, so we were pretty well blocked in when we had the ice storm. But if we could have gotten through, we would have gone out, because that's good training for them with the heat and as well as the cold. Because think about it, they're service dogs. They kind of have to be able to adapt. Doesn't mean you don't take care of them, but they have to kind of adapt. And I've never had a dog that's, whether it's blizzard conditions or really extreme heat, just refused to work. I've never had one do that. They're always willing to try it. They may pant a little more, but they're good. And you got to remember that a dog's normal temperature is what, 105, 101.5. So they're already ahead of us on the heat side. Start adding that heat in there, they go up quick. Which is why water is a huge issue. Fresh, clean, cool water with the dogs. The girls down in the kennels are very good about constantly changing when it's, especially the ones that are outside, when they get really warm water in them, and dirty and slimy, it's getting them fresh water.
What are you doing? What are you eating? Charcoal? I guess charcoal. What the hell?
Charlie was doing good last night. He was good this morning. He came and woke me up this morning, which is a good sign because he hadn't been doing that the last few days. This morning he actually woke me up like he normally does. There we go. Tina's right on top of it. She knows the answer. Something a long time, people that have been on here a while know some of these answers as well as I do. Shade can make a huge difference. Even when we take dogs out to different places, you know, like our EBSCO trips and stuff like that, if they have shade, it can be warm, but if they have shade, that makes a world of difference with the dogs.
No.
You know, that whole booties thing with the dogs, I've had, it's a tough situation because any dogs that I have taught to wear the booties, I have had to literally start with getting the booties on, and of course they want them off. So you put the booties on, you literally, I mean, spend 6-8 hours staying right with that dog, getting the dog to understand that the booties are going to stay on.
Come on, what is that?
Charcoal.
Oh, charcoal's good for the baby's teeth. You remember when Lucy said that on I Love Lucy? They're picking out of the fireplace. Stop that. No picking out of the fireplace. I'm sorry.
So it's a tough thing to do right. Military dogs, the same thing. You know, you got to be willing to put the time in to do that.
Leave it.
Because this kind of goes back to if you're going to teach a dog to do something, you got to face it head on. You can't
Leave it.
walk away where the dog throws one off, so you take the other 3 off. You've just given the dog the out that it wanted, and then it's even going to be tougher the next time. So you got to meet it head on. I've successfully had it work, but I spent a lot of hours making sure that dog understood, no, those boots are going to stay on. Yeah, Carlene's making me a leash. Yes, Penny is down in the barn right now. I guess she's been there since this morning.
Yep.
And is she staying there tonight?
Yep.
So she's staying overnight. She did the first feed at the feeder with me, and that went fairly well. For the first time, it went extremely well, actually. First time with me. I don't know if she's been getting it up here or if she's done it before, but she picked up really quick on where the food was, and we put her with a dog, Kanga or somebody like that had been coming out and knows the routine, so I think, you know, it kind of helped her figure out exactly what's going on. But she did very well. She waited. She got the Steve finger, so she acknowledged that. I released her, she ate, and then Bella called her, and by the second time she called her, she had turned around and was heading back to the kennel, so that worked out really well. We saved her for last because that way if we have a problem, we could deal with it. But she did very well. I have a handicap placard that, you know, back when I had my hernia operation, I used to use it. I don't use it a whole lot, only because I would prefer to park all the way at the end of the parking lot and walk the dogs up, because it's good training for them to go by cars and people that are going in and out all over, cars backing out. So I use that as part of the training versus making it easier for them. I try to make it a little harder for them. If I had had one today with me, I probably would have used it. But that's just kind of the way you have to think about things. Whenever you go out with your service dog, you kind of have to figure out, plan on the worst, expect the best. You have to adapt to what's going to work for your team. And have the common sense to know that that dog can't walk across 1/10 of a mile on hot pavement. Penny is somewhere in the middle with another one of the smaller dogs. Probably around number 5, maybe. Kennel 5, somewhere in there. The last one before the gate opens up. 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stop that. No climbing up there.
All right, did you get mail today, or is it a holiday season already?
No, we got mail.
No.
Big one.
Let me just clean this up a little.
I'm almost done with this.
All right. I got a minute. I can't believe you're chewing on charcoal.
I know. You remember that? I will always remember that I Love Lucy. Charcoal's good for the baby's teeth. And I thought,
Was it mayhem, or was it one that was mayhem?
All of them.
it was mayhem.
Oh, the mayhem. Get into that mode.
And then I realized charcoal was good for the baby's teeth.
Alright.
You should be able to just cut these right off. And get yourself a chain. Get yourself a chain. There you go. There you go.
Don't,
You're not the one.
Here I am.
Oh, there you are.
What's happening?
You want me to cut them off? Look out! Don't get into that!
That's hot glue, little one. Could be a hot mess. Could be a hot mess.
You can just cut them. Okay. We did that. I didn't unplug the glue. We burned the house down. Let's do that.
This is crazy. Stay out of this fire.
All right. We did that part. I don't know. I had one or two pieces of mail, didn't I?
They're under in this rack.
Oh, they rack.
Hold on.
Right.
You're in.
I got it.
Go lay down. Leave it. Leave it.
That's gotta go in there.
Pardon me for a minute.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
May.
We have one piece of mail.
Oh, well
Don't rush. It's from Stan Lee Cuff. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You gotta stay out of that. That's dangerous, silly.
You brighten our days. Well, isn't that good? Thanks for your sunshine. Nobody signed that card, so see, I can put that in Linda's pile of cards.
We've used those.
Huh? You use them?
I picked a couple.
There's a lot of them in there. They're nice ones. There you go.
I was actually absent for the.
Oh, there's that a bucket.
I didn't get it at first, but now I do get it. I couldn't hear you. Up behind. Spin around. It's up. There you go.
Up. There we go.
And I have paychecks.
Okay, thank you so much. What's empty also? We put that one in Linda's pile. From Stan Lee Cup.
Wow, that was fast.
That was it.
I barely got myself on the seat.
This is from National Pen.
And this I have to, this is paychecks, I have to.
Oh.
Those are your pen people, right?
Those are the pen people, and that's the pen I ordered, but, you know, there's so many different prices on these things, that I'm gonna look at all this stuff and make sure that they give me the prices I got. It's a nice pen. People are stealing them right and left.
You know, I don't think I have one. I haven't stolen one yet.
They're still saying, I think I got them cheaper than that. Maybe if I hang on to the blue one, I'll know if somebody else takes it.
Okay, questions?
Questions go. You're all yours. Whoa.
You know, I keep forgetting because I had wanted to read this letter that we got from the kids, one of the coach kids groups. They came, we participate with schools, and we have special ed or whatever kids who come with coaches. So we had, this whole season, we had 2 sets of kids. And Christina came with a bunch, and they wanted to take the time to thank us for providing our volunteer opportunities to Georgetown Middle High School Compass Program students this year. The students enjoyed their time at the Service Dog Project and gained valuable vocational skills that will assist them in the future. Please extend our sincerest thanks to Carlene and Donna, because we had them work up in Nut House so that they had a staff person nearby.
We look forward to working with you again in the fall.
No,
They were excellent.
they were good.
Tuesday and Thursday, Nut House, without fail. That was so helpful. And the kids love the dogs, but I wanted to read that and I kept forgetting. Yes, she's in 7 with.
So we start at 10, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah. Hold on, I like to do comments only because it spreads it out a little bit.
Comments from what?
It says comments only,
Oh,
and then if you hit that, you get rid of all this fluff, and you can just have your comments.
oh, okay.
What? No Harold and Wanda. Harold and Wanda! No Harold and Wanda.
We got 2 yesterday.
Oh, Linda yelled from outside. Oh, we got. Yeah.
That doesn't count. You can't. That's not the way it goes.
I know.
If we get one today, we will get that one tomorrow.
Okay.
We couldn't possibly have gotten the 2 yesterday. I've been through this in my head.
Okay. Are the dogs giving cookies before bedtime? If I can get down there, they get cookies before bedtime. I'm the 7 o'clock person on the farm at this time. So, SDP tweets, that's from, when they came with Pixie.
Oh, with a check.
Yeah.
Yep.
How was your day? Did you do any training?
I tried, but boy, did I learn today. I spent the whole day on the farm. I didn't leave.
No.
I took the yuppie puppy down into the T10, and it was wonderful. I had a few minutes to play with a few dogs there without any trouble, without too much confusion.
Oh, nice.
And then I left that thing there in the door of the T10.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't think at all about it. And later on the day, I was going into the T10, and I thought, I put my hand down and touched that bucket.
Oh,
It
hot.
was, you could have fried an egg in it.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
So I moved it back into the shade, and everything was fine.
Yeah.
But that's just one more thought. That stainless steel in the sun,
Yeah.
you know?
Bad. Thank you for moving the camera up, Linda.
What?
They thank you for moving the camera up.
Oh.
Severe weather front rolling through here. Might get to you in a short while. Be careful. Flash flooding.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
We could stand a little flash flooding.
Oh, I don't know. I saw some videos today of like another one of those towns being swept away by floods.
Really?
Yes, I didn't know. I couldn't find out where. It didn't say state, and I didn't recognize the city or town. But
Where the hell?
it was today, not yet, or today or yesterday. The guy on his front porch with the whole news flash flooding.
Huh.
And I think Colorado got flash flooding.
Colorado's dry with the fires.
Okay, so that's not it. I'll figure it out. Someone will know that there's a place that just had flash flooding. I didn't make it up. But it was like that a couple of weeks ago where the whole town got. Is it possible part of the issues with P could be something to do that they never heard American English until they landed on U.S. soil?
Come on, guys. Dogs don't know one sound from the other. What language belongs to what? You know? I don't think anybody spent much time with them over there at all.
Mm.
It was pick them up and carry them someplace, put them someplace, put them in a crate, pick them up, some you know,
Yeah.
etc. You could speak Greek to them. They don't. It's the tone of voice. It's the body language. It's all kinds of things.
Does Paula seem different or lost without her mirror sister?
What's this?
Is Paula lost or different without?
Yes. She's not lost. I think she's enjoying it.
You won't get it tomorrow. It's a holiday. No mail.
No mail.
No Poppy. We didn't move him in yet. I think Grace was going to wait for Brian, but I don't know. We can look forward to 2 or 3 on Thursday and Friday. New Orleans. Thank you.
Oh, well, you see there, I will go
It's
there
always I guess. Isn't
No, you look up at a ship going by, there's something wrong with that. You know, no.
Flash flooding in southern Minnesota today. I knew I saw a news clip of a town that just had the water gushing right down their streets and everything. Dearest Carlene, along that thought of the Uppy Puppy Bowl, what about the water buckets? Do they get hot?
Okay, let's think about that now. If you have a bucket of water, that has a big surface to it, which the buckets do, evaporation is a cooling process. You stick your hand in that water, and theoretically, it's cooler than the temperature around you.
Okay.
And so, therefore, what little you get increase from the bucket, you're going to lose it in the evaporation.
Okay. So now, what the test is? Temperature of one of our water buckets outside, and the temperature that I'm not running out to do it tonight.
Well, tomorrow we can bet.
But I mean, you know, that's a nutty scientist, a nutty professor. Chaos is in the scene. Did Charlie visit today from Explore?
No.
Place looks good though.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm not even about to, but I walked around the other day with my dogs, and
it's coming together.
Yeah.
You know, we can't do much more than we already do. We don't get ready. We don't get ready for anybody to come. We are when we are.
Right, and it's seasonal. And May was rainy all May.
Yeah.
June was rainy half of June, so we got a late start on cleaning.
We're trying to get Poppy back to the herd. I see that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a story to tell. You all know that we have this ghost around here that makes our lives a lot of times.
Right.
It's a very nice ghost. We do like that thing. Yesterday, Janine came in here to bring back a bunch of her frozen food and put it on our refrigerator because her freezer and refrigerator had died. And she had to go to work today, so she unfortunately had to go to work today. So she didn't have a chance to do anything about it. She was moaning about the fact that she had no refrigerator at home. So that's a damn shame, Janine. You're a big girl. You'll figure it out somehow. The neighbors called, an hour ago?
Yeah.
Gee, we have an extra refrigerator in our garage. You got anybody that needs a refrigerator? Damn if it's fine. It's exactly what they need.
And we had a lady and her son in here. I gave him a tour. He was going to volunteer. And she was on the phone and she said, "It's Goldie!" Or it's that damn Goldie or whatever. And they looked and I said, "Goldie is the ghost in the drawer." And then, and then she looked at me and she goes, "We'll talk to you later."
It's unbelievable how things just fall together if you let them.
Poppy is not a male, but the other two in the herd are males. They asked if they were waiting for the vet to verify that the male donkeys with Poppy are neutered. It just was.
We don't need a vet to verify that.
It was just the timing
of
all
two or
that.
none, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, that was funny with that.
It was just so hot today. There was no way I could ask him to come. He had 65 other emergencies to deal with. So I said, "Nah, we'll try it next week."
Yes, an excellent nutty professor. Buckets. Here in Florida, heck, they would get hot enough to actually boil an egg. Yes, one can fry an egg here. Done it.
Okay, did you hear about the building in London that's built on a little bit of a curve? And it's really absolutely lovely and all that sort of thing. And they didn't realize that the curve that it's on focuses in two places down across the street. One in the door to the barber shop where it's burned a hole in the mat.
Oh, really? With the glass?
And there's another one just outside the other door where they actually have set up frying pans to fry eggs.
Really? I didn't know
And it's
that.
just coming from the curve of the building.
Huh.
Something like that.
Yeah. Anybody else? We had Carlene had some steak tips that she had for lunch yesterday, tonight, or a little bit ago for dinner. We didn't make anything special. We weren't sure what was happening, so we were...
They were lamb tips.
Oh, lamb, I'm sorry.
They were supposed to be lamb tips. And the Choke Bridge Pub is a wonderful place to eat usually, but those were sheep tips. I couldn't chew them. I'm a good chewer too. I couldn't chew it. I did. Here at home, cutting them up in tiny little pieces, I could eat them.
Yeah, I sliced it, sauteed it for just a minute.
Taking her bed someplace.
She is taking her bed. She drags that big thing from out there in
She
here.
likes to go places.
She does. She's a fun
There's a
dog.
woman here today who wants to deal with Danes and things. And she would explain to you why she did that, never realizing that you have no idea why she's doing that.
Yeah.
You know? You have no idea what's in that dog's head.
Mm-mm.
But she was constantly sort of personifying.
Yes,
is that the word?
personification, yeah.
Personification of anything that any dog did, and I have trouble with that.
Oh.
The concept I had lately, which I enjoy, is my dogs think I'm so intelligent because I can open doors and windows. And they can't.
Oh.
I'm some kind of genius because I can make doors open.
Yeah.
You know? There's a perspective they have to have.
The high here in my yard in Florida was 102.
Oh,
Well, in Oklahoma, most of August is anywhere between 100 and 115. I mean, you're shut in the entire month, practically. My next give a try is cookie dough on the windshield of a car. Let us know how it goes. Cooking cookies on a car windshield.
cookie dough would never work in my car. I eat it first.
Oh. Thank you, Goldie, for providing a refrigerator.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, I was here because she obviously she has a boy, or either that or they like ice cream. Of course, I like ice cream too, but there's ice cream in there.
There is?
Yeah, there's like black cherry chunk and
Oh, geez.
vanilla or strawberry and a couple of ice cream sandwiches. You like ice cream sandwiches,
I
right?
love ice cream. I have those.
You
that
had those.
lactose. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm lactose intolerant. If I have ice cream, my mouth kind of gets glued shut. That's unfortunate, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But maybe I should try it. I could test it tonight because I have those pills for lactose pills or whatever they are.
Right. You took those. You have two
I
different
have
pills
some.
for different things, don't
if
you?
If I have a handful of those, can I have ice cream? You think
Yeah,
maybe? We'll try it.
I'm just serving it. I don't know. I don't have any rules. We are at 108 in Arizona, going up to 115 by Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be warm. I mean, we just have to ride through it.
It's water. Water is where it's at. All of Arizona, they don't have enough water either.
No, I know.
New Mexico, they don't have any water. Denver. The whole Colorado River doesn't get to the ocean without going through someone's gut first. Is that correct?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Oh, and silly FYI, can biscuits do pop open in cars when hot? Can make a small... Oh, can biscuits do pop open in cars when hot?
Yes, I think I've seen the Mythbusters went through that.
Oh, they did?
I believe so.
Okay. Diana's on overnight tonight. Mother Nature is off her meds. We all are these days.
Okay.
That's it. All right, I think that's just it up for everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you. You'll see them Thursday. See you Thursday. See you Thursday.